kicks to Bridges. But Trey got a hand on it.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time. Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Brunson. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Brunson against Giddey. It's intercepted. Anunoby outside. And so just over a minute and a half played. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. No good on the shot. Towns with the defensive effort. Pass to Brunson. Towns at the elbow. Five to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Karl-Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer. That time doing work inside.
Outside White. Here's Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Brunson scanning the floor. Bridges finds Anunoby. And it's hard penetrating. Shoots it. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Hart. Anunoby's got 5 now.
You can see the confidence growing daily. OG Anunoby trusting that jumper.
And let's take a look at Karl-Anthony Towns' numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percent.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play. Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Anunoby. Vucevic a screen on Anunoby. Dosunmu's shot is off. New York leading by 3. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Here's Brunson. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint, here's White. It's rebounded by New York. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Yeah, we talked about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't force shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
Now here's Giddey. 17 points in his last outing.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
First team foul.
Already one of the best passers in the NBA. Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
And Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
The free throw drops for Towns. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Now here's Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Inside. And it's Vucevic missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Well, Chicago is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Knocks down the 3 ball. Buzelis has got a second bucket tonight.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3 ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Now here's Towns. Last time out he had 44 points. White wide open. He fires. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Josh Hart.
And the rebounding contributions have been on the uptick over the last few months. He's definitely appeared to have made a concerted effort to really impact the game more and more with his work on the backboard.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's White.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
And that one hits back iron. Now Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got 5 points so far. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. Pass to Bridges. Towns against Vucevic. Anunoby outside. Clock at 4. On deep, Brunson. It's all in by the Bulls. And here is Dosunmu. Pass to Giddey. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's the 3. White with another miss. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Anunoby. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anunoby's got a couple of threes now in the first for New York.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Here's Dosunmu. No good on the 3. The Knicks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
White, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Bridges. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta. And he banks in the layup.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's White. Really had troubles in the loss to Detroit. Dosunmu, shot's good.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Pass to Hart. Giddey against Brunson. Here's Towns. Chicago grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Coby White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Here's White. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Hey, Greg, Coby White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And that one falls for White. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And he can't hit the second.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And he nails the third. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Now, here is Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Shot on the wing. Collins kicks to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
2 points. That one goes.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Collins. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Here's White. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Payne passes to Achua. It's Hart on the wing. Traps in the tray. Hart's got 5.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
And White kicks to Williams. Back to White. Achua with it. Working on Collins. In the corner. Shamet with it. And again, New York with the triple. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
White dishes to Smith. Back to White. Over McBride. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 13 points in the game. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Landry Shamet is out there with Hart. And then there's Precious Achua. Then it's Payne, and it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Ball, and the wing jumper offline. New York trailing. Pass to Shamet. It's Hart on the wing. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Atlanta.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Herder passes the ball. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Pass to Hart. 17-foot shot on the way. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herder.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now McBride. Pass to Achua. To the inside. Hart, that's good. Hart's got it all tied up now for New York.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Ball no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And that one good. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
They get it back. Fires the three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now Payne, following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Pass to McBride. Shamet kicks to Hart. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Smith finds Herter. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Payne. Now, here's Achua, covered by Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for Chicago. The Knicks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shoot 2.
And that one misses.
Yeah, guys, at 6'8", Precious Achiuwa hits the boards with ferocity and with abandon. He brings tremendous energy to whatever team he's playing for.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Josh Hart. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Patrick Williams. And Trey Jones subbed in for Ball. Here's McBride. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Jones. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 10 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
And Towns drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Great showing for him last season, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Towns with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Achua. Pass to McBride. Brunson up top. Defended by Jones. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Vucevic with a nice move. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Second, the Knicks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, you love watching Karl-Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bridges checks in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Dosunmu. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bridges outside. Outside, Towns. Here's Anunoby from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Anunoby's got 11 points.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
It's Jones on the wing. Brunson covering. Jones dishes to Vucevic. Shoots over Towns. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson outside. Sinks that one from the post. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And here's Herter outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Outside, Towns. Here's Brunson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Towns. 12 points for him. Vucevic finds Herter. Brunson against Jones. Pass to Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now it's just a 4-point Knicks lead.
The D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Anunoby with the screen for Bridges. New York, no good that time either. Now the Bulls with it. They've got an 8-0 run. Yep, that one goes. Dosunmu's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Bucket is good.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Jones. Stolen by Brunson. Now McBride. Brunson, left side. Back to McBride. 6 to shoot. Towns the screen. That 3 off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Dosunmu with it. Bridges covering. Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. It's rebounded by New York. McBride's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Anunoby. That's tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And they get it back. Pass to Brunson. There's 1:40 left now here in the second. Towns kicks to Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Now here's Dosunmu. Hit by Vucevic. To end the drought. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Dosunmu.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 11. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Brunson against Jones. Launches it. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Vucevic.
An emphatic answer from Vucevic. They poked the bear there.
Now, here's Bridges. Towns, high post. The shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. 7-second difference, shot game clock. The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Towns finds Bridges. Here's Brunson, and here's Towns. That one goes in.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl-Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Karl-Anthony Towns at the line.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Outside, White. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Chicago Bulls. Do you guys agree in a game like this, typically you go out to your superstars and say, get it done?
Yep, and we did that a lot. Why do you think I scored so much? They gave me the ball.
That's if you got enough oxygen in the locker room at halftime.
I didn't need oxygen tank. I needed photosynthesis.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Chicago Bulls.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, fewer jumpers, more driving to the hoop, more touches down low.
Cooking up some Shaq stew.
Stay out my kitchen, Ernie.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Bulls trail by 7. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. White. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Bridges misses. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Vucevic finds Giddey. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Anunoby, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
That's good from Anunoby.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys, but he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Puts up a 3. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. Last year, getting it done. Last season put up about 19 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
Anunoby with it, and it's Buzelis picking him up. From deep, Brunson, it's tipped.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Josh Giddey.
What's up? And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Bridges against White. Bridges dishes to Towns. Hart wide open. He fires. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
Pass to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Vucevic against Towns. Yes! And the foul. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
Anunoby, good.
Very hard to deal with the quickness of OG Anunoby. Gets into his pull-up game with no hesitation.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Checked in for the Bulls. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. The fourth spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Giddey against Brunson. Now here's Giddey. He has 6. Dosunmu. The three-pointer, no good. Towns, high post. He's against Smith. Hart, the pass to Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Off target with his 3. Bulls trail by 9. Here's White. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And I love White's confidence, as well as his ability to drive hard and finish through contact.
Bridges sets the screen for Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Rebound by Smith. The Bulls have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Brunson with a head of steam. Shoots from 14. And it's White with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
This one for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
White against Brunson. Good, nice job down low. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Dosunmu. Drills the three-pointer.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Brunson against Giddey. It's stolen by Buzelis. Stolen by Brunson. Anunoby against Giddey. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Shoots over Dosunmu. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from 3-point range. Hart the pass to Brunson. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges against Giddey. He can't get that one to fall. Towns with the defensive effort. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Back to Bridges. Lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Bridges got his 2nd basket of the night.
You love to see Karl Anthony Towns with the great decision making. Passes up a scoring opportunity to find a teammate.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. Giddey goes in. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here he goes. Beating the contact. Brunson gets by.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes. And on that one, it's a drive.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. A 3-ball. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from White.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Zach Collins checked in for Buzelis. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. Balls checked in for Kobe White. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Here's Shamet. Pass to Payne. Now, here's Shamet. Defense right on him. Lock at 6. Hard finds Achua. Here's Shamet. Hits the three-point bomb. Shamet's got 6 points.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
Here's Collins. Jones with it. Driving in. Back to Collins. And he makes that one.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Now here's Payne. Defended by Jones. Shoots it up. Hart, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Offline with his 3. Payne passes to Achua. Oh!
How about the quick first step by Achua on that drive? Nice.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Bulls trail by 10. And here's Jones. No scoring in this one. Smith outside. Back to Jones. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Hart against Smith. Hart kicks to Achua. And it's Chicago with the rebound. It's Williams with the drive. Payne grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 7. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Deep 2 from Ball. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Ball's got his second basket. Here's McBride, defended by Jones. There's a screen by Achua. Stolen by Collins. 3-on-3. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
And that one falls to Collins. And the Bulls making a change here. Herter's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Williams dishes the ball. Williams has a screen for Herbert. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 6. Shamet the pass to Hart. Now Achua. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the Knicks miss again.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart. The Bulls have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Williams drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Shamet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Knicks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The first free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so he makes both from the line. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Jones. There's 14 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. That one, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out front, up 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Anunoby. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Achua, and it's Towns in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Takes a 3. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 22.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach. Simply taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Giddey. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Payne looking around. Anunoby with the screen for Payne. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Williams finds Giddey. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Achua. Now here's Towns. White covering. Towns is doubled. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game. Outside Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Cameron Payne. And Chicago also making a switch. Buzelis is checked in for Lonzo Ball. And both free throws good for Williams. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Brunson outside. Towns high post. Pass to Bridges. No good from outside. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. He lobs it up. Stolen by Brunson. The Knicks leading by 6. Now Towns. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
At the line, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Buzelis. High post Vucevic. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
They're just great poise from the big man. Vucevic sticks with his shot even while being defended well.
Brunson outside. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And here is Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And that's now 28 points for OG Anunoby. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
First personal foul, 2nd team foul. Patrick Williams.
Shooting 2.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the 2nd half.
And Williams drops them both. New York leading by 7. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Buzelis with the ball. Achiuwa's on him. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Brunson outside. Towns high post. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Giddey. A finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Boy, once he swipes it, Josh Giddey is off to the races. Love the opportunistic mindset.
Giddey against Brunson. Teardrop shot. Achiuwa. It's deflected. And Giddey gets it to go. And it's now only a 1-point New York lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
First free throw is good.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third team. Josh Giddey at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Bridges against White. Lets the 3 fly. New York, no good that time either. Bulls have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
Kobe White at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Anunoby outside. Offensive rebound. It's good. Towns has got 19 points.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Chicago. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Now Giddey to take the lead. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
Anunoby outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Bruce Ellis. It's rebounded by Brunson.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Achua. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in.
Number 3, Josh Hart.
There's the three. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Knicks lead by 2.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Brunson against Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Giddey, no good.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Six to shoot. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now, here's Hart. He's guarded closely. Brunson outside. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Giddey with the bounce pass. Buzelis, no one around him. And again, Chicago, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. From deep, Brunson. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
Ooh, Feynman hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Here's Giddey. He gets that one. Giddey's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Bridges passes to Brunson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Free throw, no good for Brunson.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Out to the right wing. A fadeaway. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. Hart's got 6 assists now in the game.
How about that big-time power move in traffic?
Bulls trail by 9. Vucevic with it. Over Towns. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Josh Hart at the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
He doesn't get the second one. Bulls trail by 8. Now, Giddey. Vucevic trying to get open. Giddey, no good. Now, here's Anunoby. Defended by Dosunmu.
OG Anunoby is 6'7" with a big-time frame. He's going to shake off some contact, folks.
OG Anunoby at the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. All free throws good from Anunoby. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Towns. And again, Chicago. No good. Brunson outside. Towns with it. Shoots the three. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
To the middle. Outside, White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Towns. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half. Bulls trail by 9. Giddey with it. Brunson picks him up. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 22 points.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Brunson outside. Towns high post. Another miss by Towns. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Vucevic finds Giddey. Buzelis offline with his three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Hart, no good. Chicago with the ball. 7-point differential. Inside. Here's Giddey. Rebounded by Hart. Pass to Brunson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
And again, no good by Chicago. So it's the Knicks with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Oldham, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.